We now know what the Community Day Classic Pokemon is going to be at the end of this month, and it looks like it's going to be Mareep. Now, there's actually a lot of implications behind this Pokemon that a lot of players need to be aware of, and I really do think this is one of those Community Day Classics that you should not miss. I'm going to be talking about why in this video. Let's get right into it. Hey, how's it going everyone? It's me, it's Jinsula. I hope you're having a good day and welcome to today's Pokemon GO video. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about Mareep Community Day Classic. This is an event that a lot of players were anticipating, mainly because it was leaked earlier on this year that we would be getting Mareep as a community day, and a lot of players do actually need this Pokemon. It's probably one of the oldest community days that we've ever had, and yeah, it's about time that it made a return, and I am really excited about it because I myself am looking to get a lot of XL candies so that I can max out my best Ampharos. But real quick, let's go over the details of this event. Mareep Community Day Classic is going to be happening on Saturday, November 25th from 2 o'clock p.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. local time. This is going to be right after the Thanksgiving holiday, so for all the people who are living in the United States, make sure you plan accordingly because it's going to be a long time before we get another Mareep Community Day. The featured Pokemon is of course going to be Mareep, and when you fully evolve it during this event to Ampharos, you're going to get the exclusive move Dragon Pulse. Now, this attack may not make sense on Ampharos, considering that Ampharos is an electric type, but actually, if you Mega Evolve Ampharos, it gains the Dragon typing, so Dragon Pulse actually benefits from a same type attack bonus. And that's really when you're going to be using Ampharos. It's going to be one of the best Mega Evolutions currently in the game, mainly because there's not that many electric types, so you will want to make sure you get yourself a really good Ampharos during this event. Now, contrary to the original Mareep Community Day, we're going to have a special research ticket that's going to cost $1 USD. This is the typical Community Day ticket that we always see with every Community Day and Community Day Classic, and nothing's really going to change. You're pretty much going to be getting the same rewards, as well as encounters with Mareep. Honestly, for $1 USD, you do get a lot more in premium items through this special research story, and it is not a timed research, so you can complete it on your own time. I always say it is actually worth it to buy these research tickets, considering you get a lot more than 100 Pokecoins worth of items. Now, in terms of the event bonuses that we're going to have during Mareep Community Day Classic, we're going to have quarter hatch distance for eggs placed in incubators during the event period. Lure modules will last for 3 hours, and incense is also going to last for 3 hours. You're also going to get bonus spawns of Mareep when you take snapshots. There's also going to be field research tasks that will award you with Mareep, and this is something that I always tell players not to ignore, considering that sometimes it's going to be near impossible to get high IV shinies during Community Day. A great avenue for you to do so is of course those field research tasks, so that is something you should consider. Make sure you're not ignoring them throughout the day. And then finally, there's going to be Pokestop showcases that's going to feature the Pokemon Mareep. So if you happen to pick yourself up an XXL Mareep during the day, then make sure you save it for this Pokestop showcase. Something that I do suggest is that you should look for XXL Mareeps right now during the Festival of Lights event. Considering that Mareep are spawning everywhere, the chances of you getting an XXL Mareep right now is actually pretty high. So make sure you're clicking on every single Mareep, and if it happens to be really big, make sure you save it so that you could get a step up during this particular Pokestop showcase. Overall, there's a lot to look forward to with this particular Community Day Classic. Considering how long ago Mareep Community Day was, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of players out there who were not around when it originally happened, so really do take part in this Community Day Classic because Mareep is one of those cool Pokemon that you do not often see its shiny form. It's going to be a great opportunity for you to get a really good one. So why is Ampharos important? Well, first and foremost, it does have a Mega Evolution, and that is something that you do need to keep in mind, especially if you're someone who raids quite a lot. Ampharos is an electric type, and it also gains the Dragon typing when you Mega Evolve it. And on top of that, Ampharos is actually a really good Pokemon for the Go Battle League, specifically in the Ultra League and Great League. You may not necessarily see a lot of Ampharos within the Go Battle League, but if you happen to come across one, you might actually have a hard time considering just how powerful this Pokemon can be. It has a really diverse moveset, and it also deals a lot of damage within a short period of time. So if you can knock out both of your opponent's shields, you could bring out Ampharos and deal a lot of damage and close out the match. Honestly, I've lost a ton of battles to Ampharos, mainly because I just do not expect it, and it's really hard to counter, considering that you do not always account for electric types within the Ultra League, so you may not have the right answer to it. So yeah, do not miss out on this particular Community Day Classic. We may not get a Mareep Community Day for a very long time after this event ends. Of course, right now during the Festival of Lights event, Mareep is spawning everywhere. So if you are going to be missing out on this Community Day Classic, then I highly suggest you farm up as much Mareep as you possibly can right now, and at least try to evolve your best one when Mareep Community Day Classic happens. But of course, considering the amount of time that has passed since we originally had Mareep Community Day, the shiny form of this Pokemon is quite rare. So make sure you do stock up, because you will want to make sure you have a bunch of them on hand in case some player actually looks for it within Lucky Friend trades. And on top of that, you will want to have this shiny for yourself as well, because Ampharos as a shiny is actually really cool looking, and it's actually one of those shinies that a lot of players will actually pause to take a look at. I don't know why, the purple coloring just really works on Ampharos, and I think it's one of the coolest looking shinies currently in the game. But yeah, in any case, that's going to be it for this video. Now, I would love to know your thoughts regarding Mareep Community Day Classic. Is this an event that you are looking forward to? Are you planning to go really hard during this event? Make sure you say why or why not down below, and let's have a great discussion. And thank you so much for making it to this point in the video. If you ended up enjoying it and found it to be informative, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if it's your first time here. And don't forget that little bell so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. And I want to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support my channel in any way, big or small, then make sure you go and check out the links in the description below. For all my patrons, they get a permanent spot on my in-game friends list. So if you want to interact with me in some way within Pokemon GO, like with remote raids or the friendship system, then make sure you go and check out my Patreon. Also, if you want to support my channel non-monetarily, you could always do so by following me on social media. My handle is @Jinsula, and I'm on the following platforms. Alright, and that's going to be it. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, and I'll catch you all later.